there's any spirit around here, could you please make this device light up? All you have to do is try to touch this piece with my hand. If you can touch this, it will give a sound.
Is there any spirit around here? From pneumonia to paranormal sightings. Well, those visuals just now you saw, they are unedited and it's not photoshopped. They are authentic, all right? I'm here with the Malaysian Paranormal Research founder. He's Arwin John. Thank you for being with us because we're going to talk about paranormal sightings. All right. Arwin, tell us about yourself and how long have you been, having this fascination over dead, ghost, spirit, paranormal, this entity?
Okay, sure. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Okay, this paranormal research has always been a passion of mine. I started this in year 2007 as a paranormal investigator, and through numerous personal experience, I wanted to explore if there is a life after death. Are we going to be like, what the media perceives it like ghosts and all these things? So I took matters in my own hands, took a diploma in ghost research and parapsychology, and I started my own investigation actually.
All right, as we go along with our interview, we will overlay some videos that you shot at certain places, and we will discuss about it. All right, the biggest question, always the biggest question, the usual typical question is, does paranormal entity exist?
Actually, yes, they does exist. Around us, any place, anytime. You just have to name them and they'll be there.
Are they here?
Who knows? They could be around here actually. It's just a matter of whether we can feel them or use technology devices to detect them and see their presence. They are often all around us.
All right. Based on your research and investigation, do you always have fear confronting an entity?
At the beginning of my research and paranormal investigation, yes, the fear does happens to be within me. But as time passes and as experience goes on, this fear tends to recede and go away, and what I get to know from my paranormal investigation is that there's nothing to actually fear about.
Alright, you have 7 years of field research experience, collaborated projects with Ghost Hunters International, which is aired on Sci-Fi Discovery Channel. Are you a ghostbuster?
No. Okay, what we like to
What do you do?
What we actually do or call ourselves is a paranormal investigator. What we do is we investigate. We don't bust ghosts, we don't catch them, we don't...
So you make friends with them?
Yeah, we make friends with them, we try to investigate, we conduct scientific investigations and all that.
So based on experience, share your experience, at times when you meet up with this entity, with this spirit, of course there are saddest experience that you encounter, there are scariest encounter. Share with us.
Okay, start with my saddest encounter.
Saddest encounter, yeah.
This happened in the Chinese cemetery, which is located in Gunung Rapat, Hipopera.
Right.
Okay, I had this dream of a young girl who I've never met before, and I dreamed of having a conversation with her, but it's not actually a physical conversation.
Okay, before we go on, there you go. Can you see that distorted clouds on this visual? Where is this, Arwin?
This was in Pudu prison.
All right, this is Pudu prison. And
yes.
What is that? Can we sort of like replay that again? Oh, we can't? All right, oh, there you go. That's one orb there.
That's orb in motion, exactly.
And how authentic is this video?
This is 100% authentic.
Right.
We have already sent this video to an entomologist expert to review them, and they couldn't say it's an insect or any other related phenomena.
Okay, tell us about your experience here. You were in Kelly's castle, and you were talking to this entity, and somehow the spirit responded to you.
Yes, the device that I'm holding in my hand is a MEL RAM.
Okay.
It measures a magnetic field. At the same time, it has an antenna that radiates EMF, which is electromagnetic field.
Okay.
And when something comes and tries to touch it, the magnetic field distorts that, and it gives out a sound. So we use that as a communication device.
So it's sort of like beep. Look at that, it beeps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm getting all the goosebumps here. All right, somehow, okay, let's just listen to your video here and your interview with the entity.
Are you still around here? The temperature right now is 26.7.
Okay, you were saying 26.7 Celsius?
Yeah.
All right. What are the symptoms when you know there's presence around you?
Okay, the basic symptoms are that you have a temperature drop.
All right.
All right, we have a like -4 to 10 Celsius drop.
All right.
And,
you feel colder.
Yeah, of course, you feel a cold spot.
All right.
Secondly, you feel the static on your hand. This your hair on your hand starts standing up.
Okay, I'm feeling it right now. So does that mean that the entity is around me or something like that? Is the aircon?
Sometimes it could be location wise.
Yeah. Maybe it's the mind of matter. All right. You were saying goosebump and then temperature drop
and change in emotion.
All right.
Something that alters your emotion all of a sudden. You feel extremely happy, extremely sad, or extremely angry. You could be reading something externally.
Oh, I see. Okay. Coming back to that Chinese girl story, that was your saddest encounter. So what happened after that?
So after I had that dream that I told you, and exactly 1 week after that, I went to the cemetery. I saw this apparition of a young girl, which actually at first glance I thought it was actually a human. It's nothing to do with ghosts. But the minute when I started walking towards it to greet her, and things suddenly just vanished.
It was really vivid. That it was really clear.
Extremely vivid, as if I'm seeing a friend of mine.
And what happened to her?
The minute she vanished, I began to realize that it's actually a spirit.
Okay.
And there's no way a kid could be roaming in a cemetery, especially at 1 a.m. middle of the night. So the next day, I confronted with the caretaker of the cemetery, asked him if there's anyone died there recently, who is a kid being buried around there, and he said, yeah. There was a 6-year-old kid that died recently at that particular place just about a week ago due to leukemia. So what I did, he gave this contact address, a number, and everything. I contacted the deceased person's family and had a conversation with them. And I told them about my experience and everything, and they were quite happy with that. And
the parents seems to be happy.
They're extremely happy that because of seeing her, especially.
Well, the spirit is alive, but do you think that she's at peace right now? And why her spirit was still lingering around?
It could be unfinished business. What I mean unfinished business is that. Because it could be a sudden death that they realize that their parents are still in the physical.
What's the cause of the death?
Leukemia.
Oh, okay.
Which is sad, actually. So it could be that those barriers they had, they wanted to see their parents.
And for all you know, maybe she was happy with her life and she didn't want to die in such a way.
Exactly. Those sadness.
That's really sad. Yeah. Again, okay. Speaking on perception here, why do we need to change the perception of these entities from fear or scared to embracing them?
Okay. First of all, as we all know, media plays a very important role in this, as they perceive these things such as ghosts are actually negative entities and it's evil and all these things. Oops. Actually, it's opposite.
Okay.
It's not what they think it is, because based on my paranormal investigation these 7 years, I've never encountered any harmful spirits that has harmed my life. That's what people say, it's the opposite. Every time I step into the grave, cemeteries, or any haunted location, what I feel is actually the love and the passion of those spirits around there. They are far more often willing to help in our investigation to show that there is life after death, and they are willing to communicate with us if we are respecting them.
Yeah, so it's all about respect here.
Exactly.
Well, I have to respect my studio director. They're saying that we have to wrap up our show for today. I wish I can have you in our later production. And what infos that we can get from you? And do we have a website here?
Yes, we do have a website, official website. You may visit them at www.malaysian-paranormal-research.org.
Okay. You can sort of like Google www.malaysianparanormalresearch.org. That's all we have for the Breakfast Club. I'm Shilda Ismail. Arwin, thank you and bye-bye. Thank you, Arwin.
All right, thank you very much.